We're all connected to each other and the animals we share this planet with. At Veterinarians International, our mission is to provide veterinary aid and education to improve the health and well-being of animals and their communities worldwide. We are a global network of veterinarians, animal welfare specialists, and researchers who partner with governments and local communities to improve the care and conservation of animals in need, both wild and domestic.
In 1980, the Wildenstein family established the second private sector rhino conservancy in Kenya. They have invested in conservation for nearly 4 decades. We have become a lot more focused with conservation work and the legacy that we want to leave. We're investing very heavily in aligning ourselves with Kenya's conservation goals. And we're trying to create an economically sustainable model that might be able to be replicated in other conservancies across Africa. It is very expensive to conserve rhinos, given that we have to invest in all of the security for them. This has become one of the biggest challenges. We're striving to achieve 2,000 eastern black rhinos in Kenya within the next 30 to 40 years.
Our main focus is to increase wildlife veterinary capacity in the region. One of our pilot research projects is the black rhino endocrine study, with a view to optimize reproduction of the breeding females here to contribute to the wildlife species. It really is an honor.
We have a huge diversity of wildlife here. We have both eastern black rhino and southern white rhino. But there's other species that are less known, for which Oljogi represents a huge percentage of the world's remaining population. We have 15% of the world's Grevy's zebras. We've got about 8% of the world's remaining reticulated giraffe on Oljogi. For some of these species, we represent a huge population and breeding ground for them. We have a rhino orphanage where we currently have 3 orphaned rhinos that are there. We've got some rescued elephants, we've got cheetahs and lions and wild dogs. We try to care for these animals, and as soon as they're able to survive on their own, we try to reintroduce them back into the wild. We try to give them the best captive conditions possible. And around this, we run an education program targeting Kenyan school children. And the objective is to share with them the importance of preserving nature and wildlife.
When we have this conservancy, they are helping us to educate our children, maybe have our parents who are employed in Oljogi. So we have to take care of the environment so that we can also benefit from what we are seeing here.
All revenues generated through tourism are reinvested directly back into our conservation. There's a really unique opportunity for people to come and see an incredible landscape, beautiful wildlife, and by doing that, participate in their preservation, in actually protecting these animals. If we just give these animals the opportunity to bounce back from the brink of extinction, they will do that. We can only protect this landscape together. And that is what we are trying to invest in.
This is Code Red. The time to act is now. Please support our mission along with our partners at Oljogi Conservancy and the University of Nairobi. All of us at Veterinarians International thank you and your commitment to a healthy future. We cannot do this work without you, but together we can make a difference.